streets of Ying County are busy with modern life. Cars pass by, shopkeepers open their doors, and locals go about their day. But ahead of us, rising above the rooftops, is something extraordinary. At first, it's just a silhouette, a stack of elegant roofs reaching skyward, and with each step closer, its scale becomes harder to comprehend. This is the Pagoda of Fogong Temple. For nearly 1,000 years, it has dominated this landscape, surviving earthquakes, wars, and the rise and fall of dynasties. It is the oldest and tallest surviving all-wooden pagoda in the world, a masterpiece of medieval engineering that continues to astonish architects and historians alike. As we approach the temple complex, the pagoda gradually reveals itself. Its dark timber contrasts with the bright sky, while its layered roofs seem to float one above another. From a distance it appears delicate, almost fragile, yet this remarkable tower stands nearly 68 meters tall, and astonishingly, not a single iron nail was used in its construction. Our story begins in the year 1056. At this time, northern China was ruled not by the Song Dynasty, which governed much of the south, but by the Khitan people of the Liao Dynasty. The Liao were fierce horsemen who had forged a vast empire stretching across northern China and Mongolia. This pagoda was commissioned as both a Buddhist monument and a symbol of imperial prestige. Its location was no accident. Ying County lay close to the ancestral homeland of the Liao emperors, and this towering structure proclaimed their power, faith, and sophistication to anyone who passed this way. As we enter the temple grounds, it's impossible not to look up. The pagoda dominates everything around it. 5 magnificent roofs rise one above the other, their sweeping eaves curving gracefully towards the heavens. But appearances can be deceptive. Although the tower seems to have only 5 stories, hidden within are 9 separate levels, including concealed floors and mezzanines ingeniously built between the visible tiers. This complex internal design is one of the reasons the structure has endured for almost a millennium. The entire pagoda is constructed from timber. Thousands of wooden components interlock with astonishing precision, using an ancient system of brackets known as dugong. Rather than relying on nails or screws, the builders created joints that fit together perfectly, distributing weight throughout the structure and allowing it to flex under pressure. In fact, scholars have identified more than 50 different types of dugong within this single building. It's not just a pagoda, it's a catalogue of medieval Chinese engineering, and that engineering has been tested repeatedly. Over the centuries, the Pagoda of Fogong Temple has survived numerous earthquakes, some powerful enough to destroy surrounding buildings. Yet this wooden giant remains standing. Modern engineers believe its flexible framework is the secret. Instead of resisting earthquakes rigidly, the tower absorbs their energy, gently swaying and dissipating the force through its intricate network of wooden joints. It's an ancient solution to a problem modern architects still grapple with today. As we draw closer to the entrance, notice the rich colour of the wood. Nearly 1,000 years of wind, rain and sunshine have darkened the timber, giving the structure a warmth and character that no modern replica could imitate. Every beam tells a story. Every bracket bears witness to centuries of history. Step inside, and the atmosphere changes completely. The sounds of the outside world fade away. Sunlight filters softly through the windows, and standing at the center of the ground floor is an immense seated Buddha, serene and timeless. Around it rises a forest of wooden columns supporting the soaring interior. Looking upward through the pagoda, you begin to appreciate the ambition of its builders. No computers, no steel cranes, no modern machinery, just craftsmanship, mathematics and an extraordinary vision. Yet their creation has outlasted empires. Over the centuries, monks prayed here, travellers paused here, soldiers marched past. Bullets struck its walls during the conflicts of the 20th century, and some scars remain visible to this day. Still, the pagoda endures. Today, it stands not only as one of China's greatest cultural treasures, but as one of humanity's greatest architectural achievements. 1,000 years ago, craftsmen working with wood created something so advanced, so resilient, and so beautiful that it continues to inspire awe. And as we stand beneath its towering roofs, looking up at this miracle of medieval engineering, it's impossible not to feel connected to all those who came before us. The Pagoda of Fogong Temple is more than an ancient building. It is a triumph of imagination, a monument to perseverance, and one of the world's most remarkable survivors. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history. And if you've enjoyed exploring this remarkable place, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join me again as we uncover more of the world's hidden wonders. Until next time, thanks for watching.